it down, but increase the reps.
Increase the reps.
Definitely.
Okay.
Bro.
Definitely increase the reps, therefore it
Yeah.
keeps you nice and strong.
I love that I'm losing weight. Like, I love
Yeah,
it.
that's one of
Love it.
the how can you say, the downfalls of when you're dropping, when you're cutting, you will lose strength, and that's totally natural. That is totally natural.
Yeah. I don't like it, but it is what
She over there pouting. I hope Giselle's listening to this because she actually went through the same thing. Giselle, I'm not sure if y'all remember her mentioning that, but it was the exact same thing. She was like, "Man, I hate that I can't lift as much," But again, going back to what Art said, a lot of people, when it comes to bodybuilding, they'll take diuretics and things of that nature, but they'll injure themselves, because of that, the lack of muscle, or the lack of, I guess, the lack of energy. Like you said, there's not much being consumed around that time of competing, but they're looking for that pump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in definitely too, like as the calories get lower and the energy get lower, don't try to go shoot for hitting your same PR. Like that. It's kind of like setting yourself up for disaster right there.
Look, get her, all right.
Yeah, well, no, I totally agree. Like, I totally feel what you know what I mean, where you stand on that. But I mean, when it comes to safety and your body, you don't want to try to go that heavy and mess around and injure yourself, and then next thing you know, you're out for 3 months. And then it's like, instead of taking one step forward, we took 5-10 steps backwards. And then now we got to start slowly building back up, and then you got to take it easy when you get back in the gym after that injury. And it's a nightmare, so I wouldn't be like, I like to tell people, don't focus on the weight you can push around. Let's just focus on contracting the muscles and getting the most stimulus growth out of the muscle, instead of trying to shooting for some heavy numbers and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, with your PR, what's that? A one lift, one rep max.
Yeah.
One rep max is not good for hypertrophy. It doesn't do not a damn thing for hypertrophy. It just gives you just a number that you can hit.
Yeah.
Is it good for muscle building? No. You know what I mean? But just steer clear on it. I mean, I'm not trying to preach. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. But well, what I like to tell people who are close to me is don't focus on that. You know what I mean? Focus on the contraction of the muscle. Focus on that mind muscle connection. Make sure you feel every rep. That's what counts.
Yeah.
And that's how you make the gains.
I honestly don't consider a PR unless I can do 3 reps or more.
There you go. If you could get 6 of them, if you could go for 6 of them and you could get 6, that would be great, because that's enough to stimulate hypertrophy. So that's a key right there. If you could get 6 reps in, that's bang that shit out all day. But if we're only getting 1 to 2, it's kind of not worth how can I say it? More risk than rewards,
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
This man Art, bro, like, he be dropping gems, man. Like, this is information people pay for. Like, like, for real. Like, you really are a walking textbook. Like, all right, bro, you really like that's really how you are. But again, I remember you studying so hard for all this. I remember I remember it, bro. Like, you went in.
I don't miss those nights either.
I know you don't remember. But I remember you would jump in here and be like, yeah, I'm got the textbook open in the background. I'd be like, man, this man is studying. And look at you now, bro. Like, you just spitting out knowledge. I love this. Knowledge that'll save someone else's life, or at least someone else's journey, fitness journey,
Right.
Because when you injure yourself, then you got to go through the mental aspect of trying to get back motivated and not quit, like, it's like all that stuff.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it, bro. I love what you're doing. All right, man, let's head over to you. How are you doing throughout your goals, man? What were your past goals, I guess, the past month? And then have you hit them or not? And if so, why or why not?
Yeah. I hit them. I got to my number I wanted to get down to. I ended up successfully dropping the 10 pounds that I wanted to.
Nice.
I still kept my strength. I still kept my strength on all my lifts. I
Mm.
actually got stronger in my some of my compound exercises, like the barbell rows and then my overhead presses. I still can't believe that shit. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
what?
yeah. I don't understand that. But then again, like I did hit my core pretty good, like for the first 2 weeks until I had to move. And then a lot of people underestimate how much the core can do for you. Like if your core, if you got a strong, solid core, man, it could increase your lifts.
Yeah.
And even with the booty exercises I've been doing, yeah, like the
Giselle
leg
got you,
band
man.
walk,
Giselle got you.
yeah, the hip thrust, and then I've
Ah,
been
not the hip
actually,
thrust. Not the hip
yeah, and
thrust.
I've been doing the abductor and the adductor machine. I never
Oh,
did that machine
wow.
ever. I never had that in my
I
routine
never had,
ever.
yeah. Mm-mm.
And then I've been doing that, and then I've been getting stronger in my legs, like
Mm.
really stronger. Like I was like, holy crap! Like I should have
Wow.
been doing this shit a long time
Long
ago.
time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, I see why these women over here squatting 225 and shit.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, like because they got that big old cake behind them. You know what I mean? Because
Hey,
because they're building it up so much, like they're building it. You know what I mean? It's just the foundation is just like golly. Because I always wonder,
yeah.
I'm like, how the hell are these women deadlifting like this?
Bro,
How the hell?
Elena, Elena.
Yeah, it's like how are y'all squatting like this? Like,
Yeah.
god dang! But I see why. You know what I mean? Because like I never had that in my routine, and I started putting it in my routine. I ain't gonna lie. Once you start seeing a little results, you start wanting more. Like how I said. And
Hey,
then
don't tell me
I
you're trying to get a
noticed,
booty, all right? Don't tell me you're trying to get a
no
booty,
man,
man.
bro, I seen the gains already. I seen the gains. I seen it, bro, and then I was like, "Holy crap!" You know what I mean? I was like, "Man, we gotta start incorporating these." You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll be all into it now. Yeah, so instead of like because I have a leg day, then I have a lower body day. My leg day, I emphasize more on the quads, but while I'm emphasizing on the quads, I throw two glute exercises in, and then on my lower body day, I lift heavy. That's where I go with my squats, and then I'll either do hack squats or and then a heavy Romanian deadlift, and then I'll get my Bulgarian split squats with some RDLs. Well, I already said the RDLs, but yeah, I go heavy on that day. But I also throw another two glute exercises in there. Those banded leg walks, dude, man. I don't know if you ever tried those, E. Yeah, man, those banded leg walks, and then I got where I'm doing them so easy now. Now I'm like, all right, cool. So now I got kettlebells in my hand and I'm doing 10 squats after, you know what I mean, so much. Yeah. It gets tougher, man. It gets brutal.
My
Like
goodness,
I
bro.
see,
Shit burn.
yeah, the
Yeah.
shit burns, bro. Shit burns. Yeah, and I'll be sore the next day. And I'm like, golly. But
Hey, but
definitely like I said,
6'5" save lives, they didn't exclude men. Men just chose not to get thick thighs,
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
So
That's
yeah,
true. That's true. That's
that's
true.
true,
we need
man. That's
more
true.
men superheroes out here.
Yeah.
Man,
I ain't gonna lie though, man. I'll be doing my hip thrusters in the studio instead of out there on the floor
that's
though.
what. All right, good. There you go. There you go. All right.
I
Look,
go because yeah. Instead of being in the back, you know what I mean.
you better
We got a
keep your dignity,
studio.
man. Keep your dignity.
Yeah,
No,
we got a studio
I'm
at the
lying.
gym. I go in there and do them, but I don't do them with on the Smith machine. I do them with the easy bars. You know, the
Yeah.
bars were about like this big. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
grab those. Yeah.
Wow.
But I know I'm making gains on them because, like at the beginning, man, I was only doing 30 pounds, and then I was getting more the out, and then now I'm all the way up to 60. You know, so I know I'm making the gains on them. So
Wow. That's
coming
crazy.
for that hundo.
Hey, man.
The
Woo.
next thing you know, E, you're gonna see me on a TikTok video with two plates.
You're gonna be
Cause
like, hey, just now watch this.
Right.
yeah, I don't know if you've seen. I made one of those 5 exercises to grow, and I had the little peach emblem on my TikTok. You know what I mean? 5 booty exercises. I
I
created
yeah,
one.
I saw that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I saw that.
Yeah, it was funny because I
Yeah.
put Bubba Sparks as my background music. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
I love it.
Yeah, yeah, I gotta have fun with it. Yeah.
Oh man, bro, this is it.
Yeah, then when I made that video, when I made that TikTok today, because I was talking about pre-workout nutrition,
Yeah.
and with a buddy of mine's, and I was like, all right, I haven't made a pre-workout nutrition video in a long ass time. Let me go ahead and drop one real quick, and then I just threw Tupac on there, and then I recently got accepted for Bucked Up to promote their products. So
Whoa.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Congrats,
so
bro.
that's why.
Congrats.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's
So that's when
go.
I
Let's
put my
go.
pump in there. Then I gave out my free on my bio. You can click the link and you can get the free samples. Oh well, of course you got to pay shipping and handling, but
Let's
yeah.
go.
So I'm gonna start promoting, pushing their products and stuff in a lot of my videos and stuff like that.
So y'all already starting to
Dude,
get
shoot
people
me
that's.
the code. I'll use your code.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
no, yeah. If you're using it, yeah, gains by the gram 4. It'll save you some money.
Bet.
Y'all already
Yeah.
starting to get sponsors. Y'all already starting to get people that's reaching out to y'all.
Well, I reached out to him, but like, cause see, when I reached out to him, and then I asked if you know, what I mean, hey, about their products, and then they have to go over your social medias,
Mm.
and if they agree to it and they like what they see, they'll give you a code that you get. I get 25% off of all products. So yeah, so I definitely hopped. I love their products anyway, so it was a
Okay,
win-win
good.
situation. Yeah, it's
Good.
not like their creatine I
Yeah.
take. Their creatine
Mhm.
I take their woke as fuck, and then I already been messing with their pump Octolypse, that one I showed on my video earlier.
Yeah.
I've been on that for like about a month now, and I just love that shit. That shit there
Wow.
gives you a sick pump. Like literally, I wasn't lying on that one. Yeah,
Mm.
that thing right there. That I'm getting ready to try their other new products they got out because
Yeah.
they're getting ready to hit the shelves, and then we get first access to them. And then
Mm.
I'm getting ready. That's on the way to me right now, so I can't wait
Yeah.
to try that. That shit got like 6.5 grams of beta alanine. It's like
Yeah.
bro, like
His name's
I was like,
Superman, man.
yeah, I was like, man, is my heart gonna stop, man? Yeah.
Hey, hey. But
I was like,
have
I'm
some
getting,
jumper cables near you.
yeah, I'm like,
Man.
man, I ain't gonna lie, dude. I'm anxious, but then again, I'm kind of scared too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, just
That's so
Yeah.
funny. That's so funny because I today when I went to the gym, I've made I recorded, so like I have little
nice.
clips so I can make into a video to actually excuse my language, but upload to YouTube
Yeah.
and like put more content out. And the first clip I did was of me dry scooping Booked Up. So,
Yeah.
when you said that, I was like, oh, that's hella funny.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice. Yeah, like I said, if you love their products and you shop online, just use my code, save you some money.
Heck yeah, I love their stuff.
Or
It's
post
so
that
good.
post it in the private group. Post that. Yeah. Post that. Yeah. I would love for people to at least know. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dope, bro. That's super dope, man.
I'll
Let's
definitely use
go. Man, we got like this stuff right here is just stuff like again, this is why I love the check-ins because I find out stuff I don't even know. Art over here sponsored pretty much by people giving off, percentages of money towards other products and things like that. Bro, that's just dope. Super dope, man. I love to see the growth. I love to see the brand growth. I love to see the physical growth, the mental growth, all these things that are happening with y'all too. Let me jump back to you, Elena. Again, just for time's sake, I want to make sure that I understand where you are in terms of this month. What goals are you trying to hit? What are you trying to do? And then how are you going to go about in terms of strategizing to make sure that you hit those goals?
Well, because I'm starting a new job.
Yeah.
It kind of takes away from I got into a routine of going to the gym after I drop off the kids to school.
Okay.
And I won't be able to do it at that time anymore because I'm going to be working in between those hours. So I'm going to have to start going to the gym at night again, which I'm not opposed to because I'm used to doing it in the past. So I'm excited to get down this routine, but I also have to wake up earlier. So Like, I had to have a talk with my husband and be like, look, when I get home, I need dinner made. And like, I'm sorry for like asking that of you and like trying to give you like a specific duty. And I was like, but I want to make sure that we can stay on this schedule. And I was like, you know, that's all I want is just, I want to be able to take the kids to school, go to work, pick them up, come home, go to the gym, and then come home, eat dinner, get everything ready for bed, and then go to sleep by 10 o'clock the latest so I can be up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And so I have it all planned in my head how it's going to work, but I'm like waiting to make sure that it can smoothly play out. So like this week we're trying to incorporate it to make sure that I'm ready for, because I start next week. I start next Monday. So I'm like, wow, let's for the rest of this week, get this schedule down so I can make sure that I'll be able to stick to it and keep it a consistent schedule once I start working. So that's my main goal.
Let's go.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Like planning the plan a week before, that's like planning a plan.
Yeah. Exactly.
That is like all right, planning the plan.
I love
it.
it.
And it's like, hey, but one thing I love about it though is like you got these 3 days to see if it works, and then you can make adjustments before it actually gets here.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like so, man, like that's awesome.
No, he's right. He's right. I second that. I think it's amazing. What you're doing, I think it's dope in terms of how you're going about talking to Ramon about it. I think that's dope too. Like you're actually incorporating him into what your plan is, and he's on board with it. Because you know what I'm saying? Some husbands, man, I'm about to cook, you know, like I'm not gonna be, you know, I have things like why should I? That's like seriously, that could probably like cause a rift in a lot of marriages or a relationship. It's like, okay, like, you know, you're adjusting and now he has to adjust to you and your schedule because now you have things you want to do or you want to incorporate into it. So to see that you have a game plan, but you've related that to Ramon, and you're a great communicator anyway. Like I've noticed that just you being a member, like you're a great communicator. So I'm pretty sure he saw that coming in terms of that communication. But at the same time, I love how you're not allowing what you're adding into your life getting in the way of your fitness goals. You're not allowing those things to impede on what it is that you are trying to do or at least want to do. And this being something that's a necessity. So I think that's dope.
Well, I'm being selfish because I haven't had a job for so long. Like we've lived out here a year and I haven't had a job. Like I've DoorDashed, but I haven't had a job because I wanted to wait to find a job that I can work into my schedule and still have time to work on myself and meet my goals, because I don't want to give that up after I've already put it off for so long. I'm like, I really want this. And if I really want this, I can't keep letting other things get in the way. Like I've had job offers, but it's like either graveyard shift where it's like I start as soon as Ramon gets off work and then I'm there till 2 a.m. and then I never get to see my family, you know, or it's during his work hours and then I have to, you know, pay for daycare, which then that comes out of my check and then I'm not really working towards anything. And to me, it's just like, why not just wait until the right opportunity comes where it'll fit in where I need it to fit in? And it did. And so, and with the Ramon thing, I told him, I was like, look, make dinners and I promise I'll prep lunches. Like I'll have lunches prepped because I usually have lunch with him when like after the gym, I'll go have lunch with him and then I'll go pick up the kids. So I won't be able to do that. So I'm like, I'll pack lunches so that way we both have lunch because we'll both be working, and then you make dinner and it's a fair trade.
Let's go. I love this, bro.
Yeah, me if I was your husband, I'm like,
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah. You got a job, I got a job. We good.
I know. Elena's like, she seems very easygoing. Like, again, I know Ramon's happy to have you because I mean, you seem like someone who just adjusts. Very easy in adjusting, but you also, like I said, still do your thing. You're like, I'm gonna still do my thing, but I'll adjust at the same time. And he also seems to adjust. That's super dope. Yeah. That's super. Shout out to you. Yeah, exactly. Like, and I love that. Like, shout out to Ramon. Tell him I said, amazing job. That you both are doing. It's super dope.
When you hit the gym, how long are you staying in there?
Like 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Wow.
And like, you got a certain routine you do?
It depends, because Mondays, it's like I switch off, like kind of like how you do. So like Mondays I'll do like upper, like what Mondays is back and biceps. And so I kind of mainly focus on those. And then Tuesday it's
Chest and your triceps?
chest and triceps and core. I add core in there on that day.
Nice.
And then Wednesday is leg day, Thursday is another back day, Friday is another leg day. And then sometimes I'll go on Saturday and then do like a full body. But
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Wow. Hey, 2 hours is long though.
That's how
me,
I was just wondering.
That's
like,
long.
2 hours is a long time to be in there.
That's long for me.
Like each one, like you should be like really just focus on like 5-6 exercises on both. You know, your back day. The back day could get it a little tricky, but I focus on 5 to 6, and even with because I run push pull legs, core, upper, lower. That's my split. And yeah, like the only day I'd stay in there over an hour and a half is on my upper body day, because I love that day because you grind like seriously hard. Yeah. That's why I can't wait for that new bucked up shit to get in the mail. But yeah, like a little bit like over like an hour and a half, like I don't know. But you're making gains. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Just don't overdo it in there, because like a lot of times I like to stress, if you're in there over 2 hours, you're doing junk volume. What by junk volume is like you're already done. The muscle already been stimulated so much where anything else after that is just junk. It's not doing any no good. So that's what I just wanted to make sure that you weren't doing any junk volume.
No, one of the podcasts I listen to, they recommend like when you're lifting heavy to take
longer rest period.
Yeah. So that's what I do, because I usually any time I'm in the gym, I'm going heavy. So I'll take like 2-3 minute rest breaks, and then and at least do 15 to 30 minutes of cardio. So that's where
definitely. I take me personally, I take 2 minutes on my compound lifts, and on my heavy lifts, just regular. I just take two full 2 minutes.
Because other people will ask me like, how many exercises do you do in the gym? Like, I only do like 5, maybe 6.
Yeah.
And they're like, then why are you in there 2 hours?
It's the rest period. The rest period. Yeah, no, it makes totally sense. Perfect sense. Yeah, because that's why I was wondering when you said 2.5 hours. I was like, hold on, let me get. I didn't come out and ask it right out the back. I wanted you to kind of answer my question for me. Yeah, so that's
I was like, that's long, man.
Yeah, but now you answered the question for me. You know what I mean? Because like you were like, I'll take it. But I was told 3 minutes. Yeah, you answered the question for me, so that's great.
Hey, that's dope, though. Hey, bring a blanket. You can stay overnight. Like now. But no.
Okay, you better. You do got your timer on though, right?
Yeah. Right. Look, she thinks she's doing 2.5 hours. Like, she's over 4 or 5 hours. Now I'm like,
yeah, because people think I'm crazy, man. Because like I bring a little timer with a remote. I keep the remote in my pocket.
Oh snap!
Yeah, like I'll set it right down next to me, and then when I'm done. Because like 9 times out of 10, I got my phone set up, for me to shoot, get a video for content.
Yeah.
And then I was like, man, I'm tired of doing this doing that, and then going to my timer. So I bought a little timer with a remote. So after I put the weight down, I just hit the button, and I'm just
that's what's up.
Yeah, then boom, I hit it, and then right back on it.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. I love the dedication. And Elena, I get the 2.5 hours because it becomes a sense of therapy at the same time. Like you said, when you're taking those breaks mixed in with music, you start thinking about certain things you got going on. Like I can be in the gym and I can go for 2.5 and even more. But of course, with all the things I got going on now, I can't do that. But I love those moments. I love those moments when you can isolate yourself, go to the gym. That's your me time. I get it. It becomes that me time. I get it. You're a mom. You're a wife. Like I definitely get it. All right, man. I do want to jump to you though again for the sake of time. Let's get to you, man. In regards to your fitness goals for this upcoming month, man, what goals are you looking to hit, and what strategies do you have in place?
To be honest, I did a compare shot after we got off the call Sunday, and then that Monday, I worked out and I took a picture and I did a side by side, and it's like I'm almost there.
Almost
You know
there.
what I mean?
Okay.
Like I'm almost there. Like all right, I think it's another 5 more pounds got to go.
Oh wow.
You know, so but then again, I started thinking to myself, I'm like, man, we said we're not going to drop the calories low again, and it's like, how important is this to you to get back there?
You say
And
that,
it's like, so what do we want to do from here? And I was like, all right, well, maybe I'm gonna stay at maintenance. I'm just gonna eat at what I'm eating at, just work out the way I am. But I just gone ahead and decided, you know what, let's go for it. Screw it. We're gonna drop the calories down another 300, and then eat at 2,000 calories a day. Go for about 2 weeks, and then see where I'm at in 2 weeks, and then snap another picture. Then hopefully I'm there, so if I can start bumping them calories back up.
Oh, let's go, man. No, for real. Because Elena, I'm not sure if you know what picture he's talking about, but it's that picture that I kind of use it on the template of a lot of my videos with him shirtless.
Oh, yeah.
It's a shirtless. Look, you can't miss it. You can't miss it. That's all. The guy shredded, man. You can't miss it. But it's that picture, and I guess he's trying to get back to that. And I didn't think you were that far from it at all. But
yeah, well, like I said, when I went through that lean bulk,
okay,
that 20 pounds I put on
yeah,
was, of course, when you're bulking, even I don't give a dang if it's a lean bulk or a dirty bulk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It does not matter. Fat is gonna come back.
That's
It doesn't matter. But I did put on where like my abs were just barely visible, and then it's like when I got to that 160, I was, thank God, because man, I was eating 4,300 calories and it was just a nightmare. I couldn't wait to start shredding again. Who says that?
Yeah.
Who says that? I couldn't wait to start shredding again. But when I got up there, I noticed like the abs were disappeared, like they were just barely visible. And then I was like, I want my abs back. And every time I seen that snippet or that picture where I'm shredded, I'm like, that was motivation. It's like, all right, we got to grind to get back to that.
Wow.
And yeah, I'm just about there. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm just about there. But there's still more fat around my obliques area than what I like. So because now my six pack's there. Even my lower abs are already in, but it's just the obliques area where it's just not where on that picture.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drop the calories down another 300, grind it, and then make another adjustment in 2 weeks.
Bro, that's dope, man. That's dope. Again, when you set your mind on something, bro, that's what I've always known about you. You go for it. You go for it.
One thing's good about it too is all I have to do, I already did the calculations, and all I really have to do is just take out 1 serving of my rice. I usually eat 3 servings of rice.
Okay.
And it's really not going to
easy
affect
change.
the way.
Yeah, that's easy.
It's not really going to affect the way I do, but don't get me wrong, that shit will start adding up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The carbohydrates.
That's
the
true.
The importance of carbohydrates for energy.
Yeah.
And this is where I am actually going to start doing cardio.
Okay.
That's going to be in my routine now.
Wait, you wasn't doing cardio?
Fuck no, I don't do cardio.
What?
Nah. Cardio's there just to assist your weight loss, not be a staple.
Well, but hold on, though. Like, all right, this could be a rabbit hole, man. But I want to ask some questions about that. Like, all right, we'll talk. We'll talk. I got some questions about this, man. I did not know you wasn't doing cardio at all.
No, I haven't did cardio in about 1.5 years.
Wow. Like
I tell you what, like people think I'm crazy, but when I go to the store, those extra 2,300 steps, like I told you, that adds up. That adds up. Like that's pretty much there. You know, that like what else? I'm just want to stay more active.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the only reason why I'm going to start incorporating cardio is, and I'm only going to do 30 minutes, and it's not going to be like I'm going to be hitting it hard and pushing myself to VO2 max, where I'm trying to get my heart rate up all the way up where it needs to be, where I do with clients. I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to make sure that I hit an extra 4,000 steps. A 30-minute walk. That's all it needs.
Okay.
I'm just going to put the incline probably at a 3, and then the speed at a 3, and then just pace.
Okay. Yeah, bro. Well, that's that's definitely, you know, a light adjustment, but at the same time, it'll definitely knock some calories off as well. It'll assist.
Like it'll help. Yeah, it'll help me get there quicker. So if I don't have to be there in the deficit that long.
Exactly. They say either move more or eat less. That's what they say.
So, yeah, like I said, like cardio is like not there, supposed to be there, like your staple for weight loss. It's really not. Like you burn more calories doing resistance training and anything metabolic strength training, the HIIT, the peripheral hard action training. You burn 10 times more calories than what you would do on cardio.